Hello gamers, today we present to you the top 10 PlayStation games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Diablo Immortal, an online game with a size of 2.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Diablo Immortal is an action RPG that represents a new chapter in the legendary Diablo saga. It's the first game from the franchise created by Blizzard to reach mobile devices, an incredibly thrilling MMORPG created in collaboration with NetEase. This game is set between the events that occurred between Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, and Diablo 3. There's a new threat to the world due to the uprising of Diablo's most powerful lieutenant, Skarn, Herald of Terror, who's formed a new army and plans to resurrect Diablo by gathering the fragments of the corrupted World Stone. Once again, you'll have to stop these demonic armies from reaching their objective. Diablo Immortal offers 6 different character classes that fans of the saga are well familiar with: Barbarian, Monk, Wizard, Crusader, Demon Hunter, and Necromancer. Each class comes with its own unique abilities which will change your way of playing. The controls in Diablo Immortal are perfectly adapted to mobile devices. You'll move intuitively by touching the left side of the screen, and use the different abilities by simply touching their buttons and choosing the desired direction. Diablo Immortal offers a relentless universe where players from all over the world can join forces to take down evil. It's a game in constant evolution where you'll discover new plots and challenges regularly. In short, Diablo Immortal is an ARPG that finally brings the experience from this memorable saga to mobile. Rainbow Six Mobile, an online game with a size of 1 gigabyte, available on Android and iPhone. Rainbow Six Mobile is a competitive, multiplayer first-person shooter experience on your phone. Compete in Rainbow Six, a classic attack versus defense game modes. Play as an attacker or defender in fast-paced 5v5 matches and face intense close-quarter combat while making timely tactical decisions. Choose from a roster of highly trained operators, each with their own unique abilities and gadgets. Experience this ultimate tactical shooter game, designed exclusively for mobile. Specialized operators. Assemble your team of highly trained operators, specialized in attack or defense. Select from the most popular Rainbow Six operators. Each operator comes equipped with unique skill sets, primary and secondary weapons, and the most sophisticated and deadly gadgetry. Mastering each skill and gadget will be key to your survival. In the end, you will find that the Rainbow Six mobile game, developed by the famous company Ubisoft, has been excellently designed and worth downloading.
Located target.
Welcome to Sevastopol Station.
Alien Isolation, an offline game with a size of 11 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. When she left Earth, Ellen Ripley promised her daughter she would return home to celebrate her 11th birthday. She never made it. 15 years later, Amanda Ripley learns that the flight recorder from her mother's ship has been recovered. Amanda enters Sevastopol Space Station to finally solve the mystery of her mother's disappearance, only to confront an unknown menace. Engage in a terrifying quest for survival as you navigate the labyrinthine Sevastopol Station. Unprepared and under-equipped, you will need all your wits and daring to get out alive. A survival horror masterpiece, the stunning AAA visuals, arresting narrative and terrifying atmosphere of Creative Assembly's classic faithfully replicated on mobile. This is the complete survival horror experience brought to mobile without compromise. Inspired by the 1979 film Alien, a game that returns to the roots of Ridley Scott's science fiction horror masterpiece, using its atmosphere, art direction and production values to deliver the same terrifying thrills. Explore Sevastopol Station and scavenge for hidden resources, crafting items and tech to improvise weapons and deterrence against the ultimate threat.
Something strange happening here.
Crsed Cuisine Royale, an online game with a size of 2 gigabytes, available on Android only. Crsed Cuisine Royale is a third-person shooter action video game in the Battle Royale genre. In this game, you will find a great variety of unique characters with different abilities that will define the course of each game. As is customary in the Battle Royale genre, the main objective in Crsed Cuisine Royale is to be the last player alive among the 100 players fighting for that spot. Crsed Cuisine Royale is considered one of the best Battle Royale games thanks to the realism of its weapons, the use of the traps, and the satanic rituals that can be performed. The experience is as if you were in the Wild West. The controls in Crsed Cuisine Royale are as expected in third-person shooter video games. On the left side of the screen, you can control the direction of movement of your hero while sliding your finger across the screen to control the camera. One of the most interesting aspects of Crsed Cuisine Royale is the mixture of the realism of the use of weapons and the black magic that sets the scene, which makes this game an exceptional experience. Forgotten Anne, an offline game with a size of 1.5 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Forgotten Anne is a seamless cinematic adventure with meaningful storytelling and light puzzle platforming. You are Anne, the enforcer who keeps order in the Forgotten Lands, as she sets out to squash a rebellion that might prevent her master, Bonku, and herself from returning to the human world. Discover a beautifully realized world of wonder filled with Forgotling's charming everyday objects brought to life, bursting with personality. Play the way you want. Use either the effortless on-screen touch controls or any officially supported wireless gaming controller. Enjoy hand-animated visuals created using the same traditional techniques that brought your favorite animated movies to life. KartRider Drift, an online game with a size of 2 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. KartRider Drift is a karting game for Android in which you'll drive one of the small vehicles to win a race. By quickly demonstrating your driving skills, in each round, you will fight to overtake all rivals while defending your position. Undoubtedly, KartRider Drift's visuals are spectacular. It features 3D graphics in the style of KartRider Rush Plus that will help you to identify each circuit area with the utmost precision. Thus, just glancing at each layout will be enough to see the curves coming in the distance. Another highlight of KartRider Drift is that it introduces you to a large number of pilots that you can unlock. If you achieve the first position in the races, you will soon receive multiple rewards that will allow you to get new items and characters. KartRider Drift's control system is quite straightforward, so you'll be able to drive in each race easily. Simply tap on the directional arrows to modify the trajectory while pressing the acceleration and braking pedals to manage speed. However, throughout the different races, you will also find various items that you can throw at your opponents in the purest Mario Kart style. Download KartRider Drift's APK for Android and be part of the starting grid that makes up each of these races. Putting the accelerator pedal to the metal, you will try to overtake all your opponents to cross the checkered flag in first position and thus proclaim yourselves winners of all the Grand Prix. Ark Survival Evolved, an online and offline game with a size of 2.4 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Dive into the ultimate mobile dino adventure with Ark Survival Evolved. A massive game world combines with more than 80 unique dinosaurs and primal creatures for you to capture and tame, making for a survival experience bar none. Meet up with other players and friends in this Jurassic-era world, to form tribes and work together to build colonies of survivors. Based on the genre-defining adventure from PC and consoles, Ark Survival Evolved challenges you to survive and thrive on a mysterious island, where you start out alone and unarmed. Gather resources and craft tools to build shelter and hunt. Expand your domain while capturing and taming dinosaurs to do your bidding. Make new friends online, form tribes, and build mighty structures to defend against man and mega predators alike. Survive alone or with others. Group up with, or prey on, hundreds of other players in a large-scale online world, or choose to go it alone in single-player mode.
Subdivision Infinity, an offline game with a size of 500 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Subdivision Infinity is a 3D action game that immerses you in outer space. In this game, you will pilot a spaceship in search of enemy ships that are trying to destroy you, as you explore the galaxy. Controls in Subdivision Infinity are very simple. You control a ship with the virtual joystick on the left side of the screen, and you can attack your enemies with the action buttons. You can also choose the speed of your ship, which will help you maneuver better. Each of the missions in Subdivision Infinity will have you destroying enemy ships around you. Destroying ships allows you to collect objects in order to upgrade your ship. You'll also find resource gathering missions where you extract minerals. Subdivision Infinity is an excellent shooter that has great graphics and simple controls that make it perfect for all kinds of players. You can unlock ships as you get resources and upgrade them so that no one in the entire galaxy can beat you in your competition. Sky Children of the Light, an online game with a size of 1.3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Sky Children of the Light is an adventure game developed by that game company, the authors of Journey and Flower. This time, you get to go alongside the Children of the Light through a magical journey. Your goal is to bring hope to a desolate world and return the fallen stars to their respective constellations. One of the aspects that makes Sky Children of the Light totally unique is its system of interaction with other players, which is actually pretty similar to the one in Journey. You get to meet other Children of the Light, communicate with them using different gestures, and hand them gifts to try and forge bonds of friendship. You can even participate in special adventures with them and try to find hidden treasures. Sky Children of the Light is an adventure game with a very special multiplayer component. It offers a fascinating gameplay experience, reminiscent of the Great Journey. The game has beautiful visuals and a soundtrack that matches the rest of the game.
Bright Memory Mobile, an offline game with a size of 700 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Bright Memory is a first-person shooter set in a futuristic world, where you play as a special agent whose mission goes sideways when an accident sends him soaring through space toward a totally unfamiliar place. Gameplay in Bright Memory is perfect for touch screens. On the left side of the screen, there's a virtual D-pad and 2 buttons for skills, while on the right, there are tons of other buttons. Shoot, recharge, jump, sprint, special abilities, and change weapon. It might seem like too many buttons in the beginning, but they're all necessary. Story mode in Bright Memory takes you through a series of majestic settings where you fight against all kinds of enemies. In the beginning, you fight against soldiers armed with machine guns or shotguns but attack quickly if you want to kill them before they kill you. Luckily, you'll have a great arsenal at your disposal. Bright Memory is a spectacular FPS in every respect, with absolutely amazing graphics and gameplay that's perfect for touch screens, which is especially impressive given that the game was designed for PCs. In the settings, you can adjust the level of graphic detail according to your Android and iOS smartphone's power.